Hey, welcome on in everybody. Hope you're all having a good Wednesday, having a good evening. So, we are now at round number 7 of the RPM GT3 Championship. This week is at the Nurburgring. Unfortunately, we received some very sad news on Friday evening, just before our stewards meeting that was taking place for the previous round, which was at Spa. Unfortunately, the RPM GT3 Championship community, including the driver lineup, learned of the passing of Droopy Gamer, otherwise known as Peter Jonkers, driver of car number 66. First and foremost, just to let you guys know, obviously the race will be taking part as scheduled. I have already done a decent amount of practice today. I have, so the race is going ahead as normal. Obviously you can tell I've started my stream a little bit earlier than usual. That is so then that way we can pay our respects to Peter, who tragically lost his life after a short illness while on holiday. Obviously, I've had personal experiences with driving alongside Peter Jonkers, battling him for position. While he was very aggressive, he was always very respectful, and he always drove cleanly. Always had exciting races, driving head-to-head with Peter in the time that I have known him, particularly when I was part of the silver class back in season 9. Obviously it is a bit of a sad time, obviously, but everybody, drivers, teams are all paying their own respect in their own individual way. Multiple teams, including us, will be putting his Droopy Gamer alias channel logo onto our respective cars, most of which is going to be keeping that on our cars for the rest of the season. Multiple teams and drivers have also decided to run with a completely blank black liveried car, irrespective of which car we've chosen for the start of this season, with the only things added to that car is the Droopy Gamer logo, and of course that has all been provided by one of the drivers, which everybody has been allowed to use for specifically this race. As well as obviously being on the track, obviously Peter Jonkers is very known for his very aggressive but fair driving style. Obviously being held the name the Dutch Torpedo. He was also had a great sense of humour off the track. You know, always a great person to be around, first and foremost. You know, always very well respected, and was also one of the drivers that took part in the first ever RPM GT3 Championship race as well. Of course, on top of that, he did have some great amount of success across the time that he had spent in obviously in the RPM GT3 Championship as well, accumulating 93 races, which is one of the largest amount of races held by any driver. Of course, Jeff Saunders currently holds the record and is the first ever driver to obviously accumulate 100 races. But on top of that, Peter Jonkers also held 4 different podiums across his time. The most recent being at Interlagos back last season, if you may remember, the extremely horrible conditions, of which was won overall by a bronze driver for the first time ever, by Webber Fadhill. Of course, during that exact same race, I managed to win in the gold class after Raul Andraika got a post-race penalty that was given to him through the iRacing system. He also managed to accumulate 1 single race victory, which was at Indianapolis at the end of season 4. Now we are going to be planning on doing a couple of extra special things for him later on this season, and including week 13 for the end of this season. On top of the tributes that everybody is going to be sending over to him as well for this specific race this week. That will obviously be in the plans in the future, which is already in motion. Of course, Quest Motorsport would like to obviously send the condolences to Peter's family, of which, you know, we have very high respect for Peter through his time in the GT3 Championship. Okay. So thank you ever so much to everybody for joining. So we have started a little bit earlier to what we usually do. Thank you ever so much for those that have joined in. Obviously this will be part of the stream, of course, so I'm pretty sure everybody is you know, ridden with emotions for different reasons. You know, like Peter did touch a lot of us in many different ways, you know, and that is why we respect him as much as we do. He was somebody that was very active, always a very friendly person to get along with as well, and he had great respect for everybody, no matter what the skill level was of each individual driver. So Quest Motorsport is going to be releasing a custom livery from the next round onwards, which will be on all of our cars for the rest of the season, which contains the Droopy Gamer logo. So obviously, you know, it's not something that we ever like to hear, you know, of learning what we learned last week, but I'm pretty sure, especially today, we'll all do Peter proud. Got quite a good, quite a large amount of drivers signed up for today, which is great. And there is still due to be some more people coming along as well. Hey yo.
This looks like it might be a max split.
Yeah. There's 51 people in the session at the moment, and the max that we can hold is 58. And there is still some people that are still yet to join, one being Philip Schwerker. Let's see what's happening out on track. Obviously nothing too much exciting is going on because we're getting close to qualifying.
thanks for that. You're welcome.
I think Benjamin had a little incident and Stuart's just laying salt into the wounds. Hopefully this will be a good race. Obviously, the last round we'd like to forget about.
Yeah, what resulted from that penalty-wise?
He got a points penalty, I believe, for if I remember correctly.
Should be a pit start too, in my opinion.
Usually for something like that, there's got to be intent or multiple infringements.
I think wrecking 6 cars is multiple infringement.
Well, it's up to the stewards, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically unpredictable behavioural consequence. You got minus 20 championship points.
It seemed like a very good penalty, but it's typical league issues.
It's the way that it's basically where we have asked for the stewards to be always keeping consistent, and that's the way that they keep it consistent is by basically, oh, he's done this he's broken this rule, so he gets that penalty. Doesn't matter whether he's taken out one car or the entirety of the field.
Yeah, but pre-race, pre-lap issues should be pretty harsh, man.
I would say
no
that,
excuse.
yeah. I would say that, yeah.
If it was a turn 1 dive, yeah, it's fine, 20 points, but, bro, like, come on.
Some people have actually been asking for the steward to be extra harsh on pre-race issues and first lap incidents, actually. And the stewards have said, we don't want to do that. Like as in the admins.
Yeah, well, it's their shit.
Yeah. Because the way that they see it is basically, well, you know, they committed the infringement regardless of when it is. It should be equal, but sometimes we need to be told you need to not be so hard in the opening couple of laps because everybody is so close. One little incident isn't just going to be, oh, you lose a little bit of time or you lose 1 or 2 positions. If you make contact into somebody on the first lap, you go right to the back of the field, no matter how quickly you rejoin. Even if you're first place, if you get taken up by a T2, you're going to the last position pretty much.
Yeah, but a mistake that causes multiple cars to miss the entirety of the race before it even starts should be penalized heavily.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
Turn 1 incidents happen, sure.
Yeah.
But that shit is stupid. And yeah, the whole, well, everybody's closer on lap 1. I mean, that's the nature of racing.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of liveries I've never seen before. This is weird seeing all these new people in here.
Yeah, that's some of it is they've just changed their livery. They've actually gone for their tribute livery starting this race. Where
No, like I've seen some that just they don't have tributes on them. They're just brand new. Like,
oh right.
There's a Cars livery in here right now.
Oh yeah, Aceikith, yeah. He's a Panda
There's
Pink driver.
This Corvette I've never seen before, and
yeah,
weird green. All right, we'll wait.
Yep.
I'll let you know. Let's be ready.
All right.
Need 2 runs as usual, I think, and like you said, your first lap's going to be another push lap
Yeah.
or another warm-up lap.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They're all piling out there, man.
I know.
Holy crap. Hey. Soon. All the people that were waiting are going. Alright, you should be good now. You want to give it a couple seconds?
Still people coming out onto track.
Well, we gotta be
Yeah.
careful not to get the tail of the, you know, the front of the field.
Yeah.
You got a couple cars behind you, but nothing close. The leader's going, or the first car's going through the hairpin right now.
Yep.
I don't know if this car by behind. Oh, you dropping back. There's two of these. Oh, they're both waiting. Oh, there he goes. Somebody lost a bumper.
That's not good.
So this car is 2.3. He's dropping back again. Never mind. He's catching and then he stops. Alright, you can jack him more if you want.
Not a bad first flyer.
No,
Considering I got compromised a little bit of the Schumacher S.
yeah, I saw that, but I think turn 2 was really... Turn 2 and 3 here, so these two entries...
Turn 4 as well is really hard. That doesn't seem to be any grip at all there.
Yeah, no. I think we can top 10 this.
Yeah.
I think.
I just need to get everything right.
Yeah. So push on your first lap, just keep the pace up. You should be able to get the second lap in right at the end of the session. Just don't burn your tires. slowing down a little bit.
Damn. Went too far over.
This is it.
I think if I didn't have the front tyres start giving up in the second half of that lap, I think that was a 54.
Yeah.
It just
Sorry.
felt like as if both of the front tyres just didn't want to give anything.
So, alrighty. I timed that wrong anyways. I thought for some reason that you'd be crossing the line for your hot lap with like 2 seconds left. I was
Yeah.
way off. You kind of messed up the chicane. I think that's what cost
Yeah.
you most of that time.
Yeah. The first section, the car just doesn't seem to want to turn. But I think
Yeah.
it's just a matter of like there's just no grip there. I think so.
Oh.
So there's going to be a tribute lap during the warm-up session before the race starts. So all the TLR drivers, which is what Peter Jonkers was a driver of, will be allowed to go out first. And then after they have all gone out onto track, then all the others may then start to join them. But everybody's been asked to drive around the track with pit limiters on.
Oh god. It's gonna be a long lap.
Like, it's a 5-minute warm-up session anyway, so it's as soon as the 5 minutes is done.
Yeah. Right, you're making time on the guy ahead of you.
Hey,
Keep pushing.
yeah, we'll get there.
Big battle for the lead right now.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Oh, they're forming up too. So you might as well join in.
Should we all flash?
Thank you very much, guys and girls.
Practice is going to end before y'all finish the lap.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, hey there, Marble. How you doing, buddy? Right.
Alright, P18. You're probably going to get green in the final turn. So
Possibly,
be ready.
yeah. Interestingly enough, I've still got very good drivers all around me. Nigel's qualified P23, by the way. David Ninel's qualified P3. Whereabouts is Paul Davies qualified P14? Okay. So we know where everybody is. So Nigel's done a very good qualifying lap, obviously.
Where's Nigel at? Oh, wow. P23, yeah.
P23, yeah.
Easy top 20 for him.
Yeah. We've just got to keep ourselves out of trouble and move up the field.
Yeah. Yeah, turn one's going to be huge. The
Yeah.
first couple turns are going to be really big.
Yeah. It's quite easy for there to be a third lap incident on this track because of the braking zone. It's a very hard turn one, lap one braking zone. It is
Rolling. Just be aware of the guys braking suddenly in front of you before the final turn on the parade lap here.
Yep.
And taking everybody out.
Are we going?
Oh yeah, he's holding back off the safety car quite a bit.
Yeah.
Pace car's in. Close it up, close it up. Go, 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 go. Right side. Plenty of room. Plenty of room, you're safe right now, clear. Right side. Right side. Still there, still there. Still there. Still there. He's holding up pretty well outside of you here. Still there. Still there. Clear, clear.
Sorry, Robert.
Chase. Slow car on the right.
Turn Striker. Very odd for him to get a slowdown on the first lap.
Easy to do here. Slow car on the right. And be ready for apex here.
Bloody
Right
hell.
side, right side, right side, right side.
He's
Sorry.
so slow up to the braking zone.
Wait. Go ahead and rejoin it wide here. How's the car?
That's fine.
Okay, well, rejoin, rejoin.
Yeah, I can't. Because everybody's on the racing line.
Right side, right side. Get it back. Plenty of time.
Yeah, no damage.
Oh, right side, right side. I'm not used to you being in traffic. I forgot to call it out. You're off there. These guys are going to be a little bit slower in the brakes, so
Yeah.
be ready for that. Send it through. Or wide, stay right. You're gonna have to make a move on this Corvette soon. The guy
Oh
behind
no,
you
yeah.
chomping at the bit right now.
You've got no rear wing, just to warn you.
Thanks, mate.
Left side. Oh, the guy behind us got murdered. Clear. Left side. Clear.
Simon, you're jumping about everywhere, mate. It's actually alright on my street.
So what was actually happening on that second lap where I had that spin? Was that somebody looking like they were serving a slowdown, or was that just a concertina effect?
It might have been, because when I called out that slow car, that's the one that was slow in front of you into the chicane. So that might have been a result of that, yeah, slowdown. That could have been it.
Which, if that's the case, he's supposed to be serving that offline.
Right. I mean, there's no reason why he's still slow through the chicane. You picked up speed.
Yeah.
Let's focus on picking these guys off, man.
Yeah.
You're faster than them by a lot. One at a time, dude. One at a time. Maybe two at a time. Still there, still there. Clear.
He's pushing that car too hard.
Yeah, that's why he's behind you.
Yep.
I get a 55 on this next lap. all these guys ahead of you are pushing way too much.
Yeah.
Clear. That Mustang ahead is a little bit sketchy on entry.
Yep. What's the thoughts about maybe us doing an early first stop?
I'm thinking about it actually. I've been thinking about it for a couple laps to get out of this traffic.
Yeah. Fuel is currently 76 for total fuel.
This incident ahead. It's like fitting. We'll do it like 2 laps early.
Yeah.
And we'll just have to take extra fuel on our final stop, which is fine.
Yeah.
Problem is, right now we're going to come out in traffic. We gotta make quick work of this guy, dude. Mustang's holding everybody up.
God damn
Being a
it.
nice guy. Stop. Oh, you gonna slow down?
No, I didn't get a slowdown. I got another off track. I've already got 11.
Just relax. Deep breaths. Gained like 8 spots since your spin, so you're fine. Just keep doing it. Hit that stamp. Right side. Clear, clear. Good pass. Watch this Mustang, he's gonna be slow.
Yeah.
Good pressure, dude. Keep it on. Keep going.
I think these tires might be gone.
I think you're pushing too much. Just relax, man. You're faster when you're relaxed. When you buy this Mustang, you'll be back under the 55s.
Yeah.
Make these tires work for about 5 more laps. Clear. Alright, let's go. Easy laps. Just take it easy. Don't push too much.
Yep.
Be quick. Eating this guy up, man.
Yeah, I think he made a mistake during this lap.
No, he's just slow. You were just stuck behind the Mustang for a long time.
Cheers, Chef.
That was right on the limit.
Yeah, it was. Great lap. 56-1 in the last one. Really?
He moved more than once.
Look at this defending. He's defending 28th. Somebody who's a second a lap faster than him.
No, he moved more than once.
It's a mind fuck candidate. Let's go. If you can get him to defend like that in turn 1 again, pop out wide and do a cutback on him.
Yeah.
Or died late. Clear.
There you go.
A little brake check there.
Just control him. That's all I have to do.
That's all you gotta do, man. He was watching you in the mirror the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna finish this stint.
Yep.
Got 10 seconds to go ahead of you, so qualifying laps, buddy. Basically, the gap ahead of you is the biggest gap on track.
Yep.
No matter what you do right now in pits, you're going to come out in traffic.
Roger. Just have to be prepared for it. Hell. Slowed down a lot more than I thought it would.
Last lap was your fastest one, 55.4. Keep going.
No problem.
box the slab.
Oh, yeah. Update on our teammates.
Stand by. David, P6. Nigel, P18.
Alright.
Davey, P32.
Okay. So he's obviously also had an issue early on.
When you come out of the pit, so I want qualifying laps, my dude. Constant. Fox? Good?
Yep. Work in progress.
Hey, you might be coming out clear here, actually. Couple cars coming.
Alright.
We're gonna beat him though. Cold tires first half of the lap and start pushing. Reference tires were fine. They're the same as practice. I think you were just a little bit shook and pushing them.
Yeah.
Too much. Overheating them. So don't worry about it.
Dirty air was definitely a big factor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because as soon as I got clear air, then the tires suddenly felt really good again.
Yeah, you were in the 57s behind them and 56s and 55s when you were alone, so. I think the biggest shining factor right now in this race is the fact that you haven't really raced in the last 2 weeks. It's showing right now.
Yeah.
Your patience isn't quite there. You gotta bring your head down, man.
Yeah.
You're good at this shit, so be good at it. Nice empty track too, damn. Clear. I think somebody forgot to pit.
Maybe, yeah.
He just pulled over.
Oh, he's got damage. He wasn't looking like as if he was in complete control of the car.
Yeah. Your pit lap was like way faster than everybody else's. So.
Yeah.
Look far ahead. Great laps, dude. He's having a whole bunch of issues ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm saying that. It was just weird for him.
Be ready to react. Well, he's had a couple in the last couple laps. Stay right, stay right. Did not see that guy until you got there.
Yeah. I was wondering where it was. I was hoping that it was off the racing line. It was kind of like stuck there.
Yeah. Out for a second. I'm gonna do the end game. I'll be right back.
Was it? Second lap on a road and anything happens there and I can't see it.
You're still alive, that's good.
Yeah, somebody else had a spin on the exact same place that Stoughton had last previous lap.
Freebie.
Unfortunately, this one was Sharples.
Davey P9, David P10, Nigel P20.
Right. And I am catching up to that pack,
Yeah.
which
keep
Nigel
doing
is
it.
in.
Keep doing it.
Once again, thank you, Jeff.
What position is Nigel in class?
And P2, I think.
Alright. And obviously Daniil should be first.
Yeah. Nice. Davey's leading silver as well.
Good. We thought Davey actually had an incident early on as well.
I'm wondering if he just put it early to get out of traffic.
Alright.
We might do similar when you catch these guys. We might dive in and get our splash out of the way.
Yeah.
Showing 16 meters.
For me, it's showing 14 at the moment.
Okay, we'll have it and do 15.
Yeah.
See how much of a fight Richard puts up here.
Yeah. I've never raced against Richard before because normally he does languish in the midfield.
Well, you're languishing in the midfield right now, so.
Yeah, but that's only because I got spun round on lap 2.
Yeah, well, that's racing.
Yep. Not everything's sunshine and rainbows.
Start seeing those 55s again. You need to find 6/10. Pack ahead of you is starting to fight. You should be able to close them up.
Right.
Start putting that, just keep these laps coming in like you are.
Definitely got better tyres than Richard at the moment.
Probably. There.
Told ya.
Yeah, you were saying?
He wasn't looking comfortable.
Nah, he was really wiggly. I was about to bring you in. But now we don't need to. Alright, next lap needs to be a 55. Qualifying laps. Let's go. I know you got it.
Cheers, Chris.
Got 8 laps to catch these guys. No more off tracks. Incident ahead, I don't see it. Oh, there he is. Oh, that was 20. Did that by himself.
Yep. That was Nigel's closest combatant as well.
Oh shit, Nigel's ahead of us.
10 seconds up the road.
Yeah. So, yeah, the guys ahead of you are fighting pretty hard still,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Damn it.
Confirm fuel for me.
13. Hello is in.
Yeah. Smart move by him, but we needed him to stay out.
I know you feel 7 David, but don't dawdle on the apex there. I'm gonna end up hitting you if you don't be a bit faster through the turn one.
See why he went in, or she went in now.
Can you check on David for me?
Yeah, same bad.
Because I'm getting that strange feeling that Paul Carey's talking about Daniil at the moment. If that is the case, it's up to Paul to overtake him safely.
He said.
Right, has he got Paul Kerry directly behind him?
Yeah.
Right,
What's he
okay.
bitching about?
He's bitching that David is trying to save fuel and he's dawdling on the apex.
I think that's every right to.
Yeah, exactly.
Called strategy, my dude.
Exactly. It's called controlling the pace of the field.
Yeah. Pass him. Be faster.
Exactly. I won't say anything for now, but if it says something else, then I will say.
Yeah, it's not your fight. You worry about.
Oh no, I know that, but you know, an admin needs to be put in their place about what the rules actually stipulate. You know, and what the rules of racing is.
One more. Nigel is faster than you.
God, he's braking so early.
Yeah, dive in.
Oh, I'm too late.
He's not carrying a very good lap car.
No, he's not. Oh! And he's slowing down onto the boot, about to move behind him.
Two more.
put 14 just to be certain.
Already ahead of you. In this lap. Box.
Roger that. Right, no tyres.
Yep. Splash and dash.
Yep. Gotta get into this and that way I don't interrupt Nigel.
Traffic on exit. Couple more. It should be clear now.
Head of Keller, which is good.
Well, hey, you still need to pit, so.
Yep. Unless they've been trying to save enough fuel to do a one stop. Because the amount of fuel needed for the second stop is so small. Okay, Hanky is coming in. Oh, it's Paul Davey. I wonder if he got a too many incident points.
Maybe.
That means he's lost the lead in silver.
Also means that you better not be better not get any more incidents.
Yeah.
David P5.
Nigel's just having a casual fight with a 4K driver. And Nuno's very good.
Cheers, Luca.
Next lap will be the last lap.
Yep.
Possibly, because the leader might be actually not far behind us.
Cheers, Zach.
Looks like there's 2 to go after this one.
Yeah. Where is the leader?
You just passed him on your right.
Oh! Okay. So yeah, there will be 2 more to go.
He hasn't pitted yet, so somehow they're pulling that off.
Yeah, because the second stop only requires 13 litres for us, didn't it?
Yeah.
So that might be a reason why.
David's in.
Who?
David.
Oh. Okay. That means Nigel's P1 in bronze.
I'm looking at that.
And I bet he didn't manage to do it because Paul got in his case.
What happened?
Paul Carey, don't forget, said to David, don't just keep to the apex of a corner of a turn just to save fuel. They put him in the mindset of now he has to push a little bit.
I think there was an incident. Turn 2.
Thank you all for the race. Thanks for the tribute to Peter. Very nice.
P21.
Yeah, not a bad job considering the start. So, no.
Yeah.
Good job to Nigel though, winning bronze. That's indeed what
Yeah,
he's
man.
done. So,
So, yeah, Nigel wins bronze. Yeah, P17 for Nigel.
lucky not to exceed a first incident limit.
Yeah.
Considering I had 8 incident points by 5 laps in.
Yeah.
I did so.
He did good though, man.
Yeah. A little bit frustrating, but you know we managed to make another good comeback. We have considering.
Yeah, you were down 43rd or something like that at one point, I think.
Yeah.
So, pretty solid. I think you got caught up behind that first group of cars you encountered. And
Yeah, the dirt. Yeah, it was a big factor. It really was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a look back and see what happened on that second lap.
It looked like he just was slower than you expected, and you kind of tried to put your car where you could, like you had nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But I'm
To
sure
be
they'll
honest.
penalize you for
the burnout
something.
without clutch.
Let's have a look. I think it was Ben Warren that I had the contact with as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was Ben Warren that was all the way over to the right. Let's see if he did indeed get a slowdown of some kind. Yeah, he got a slowdown.
That's what I'm saying so far.
So he's got the slowdown right now.
There's the slowdown.
Yeah, he's slowing down off the track here.
I'm super delayed, obviously. I'm walking through
That's
this.
fine. He's still serving the slowdown. He's now on the racing line, but obviously he can't really move over. There's a huge checkup. And yeah, he just moved right into me and I have nowhere to go. Yeah, he just comes into the side of me as if I'm not even there. Which is unfortunate. You know, it's an unusual place to have two cars going side by side unless it's the closing stages. But the actual pace of the turn compared to what it actually was, and all it started up being was because of two Project 88 cars that are two teammates going alongside each other. Yeah, he brakes very, very early. He does, so...
Alright, Al. I got a dip.
No worries. Thanks very much again for tonight.
Yeah, man.
I'll speak
Shit
to you
happens.
soon.
Yeah, later.
I'll speak to you soon. So Ryan Burgess has slowed down more than normal. He has, I guess, to try and like fill into a gap behind his teammate, because obviously he doesn't want to be going side by side with his teammate. Obviously. Ben Warren is serving his slowdown as far back as a Schumacher S. So he's still serving a slowdown here. He's just coming through this turn. He's still going to be serving it now here. He moves off the racing line here, which is fine. That's what he's supposed to do. The issue here is that then the right hand side becomes the racing line. And as soon as he has any availability to be able to move over to left, he can't then because Paul Kerry's there. Like, at this moment, I have no intention of moving up the inside. I can't really see much in front of me, I don't think. But maybe I should have been a little bit more mindful of... Well, I didn't even notice there was another car up here. That's where I'm blindsided. I see these two cars are fine. I see these two are moving side by side. But I noticed that Ben Warren here is obviously serving a slowdown. So I'm thinking, okay, he should have served it in full by the time we get to this point. But he's noticing that Paul Kerr's alongside him, so he gives him that space. And yeah, he just moves across, unfortunately. So I'm honestly not sure how to think about it, other than maybe it could become a racing incident. Maybe it's something that I need to talk to somebody else about, really, to be honest, because I'm not quite 100% sure. Like, there was a fair few things happening in that scenario. I didn't notice this car up here, which is Dan Babbage, going alongside somebody, so I had no inkling they were going too wide here. And this guy was Ryan Burgess, which is his teammate, was allowing him past, not wanting to go too wide, which is completely understandable. It's a difficult place to go too wide, actually, although I've done it in the past. And because of that, he slowed down more than normal, so in that way he can get that bit of space. But in doing that, he's caused Ben Warren to slow down more. I've not anticipated it because I've not known that there was a too wide predicament, and then he's slowing down more than normal here. So I'm just going in at my normal speed. Because of that, because there's such a speed difference, I've had no option but to dive down the inside, because if I don't, I'm just slamming into the back of him anyway. So like, I never anticipated to go down the inside. The question is, let's see, where's turning point? Yeah, he's not actually looking to move down the inside until I'm already down there. Turn in, sorry, until I'm actually on his inside. But he's just taking the racing line as if I'm not there. But then it is a difficult place to go too wide, so... He's just never expecting me to go there. Really, to be honest. He's just not expecting me to go there. So, but yeah, and obviously my rejoin was completely fine, I know that. It's the difficult one because I have to move out of the boundaries of the track to try and rejoin safely as quickly as possible. And yeah, and from this point forward though, I was constantly having issues with traffic because there was so much slower cars compared to me that I was having to overtake. But it's a difficult track to overtake with a lot of dirty air. So it was I'm going to be honest, this was a difficult race for me. I put myself in a position that I should have never have been put in, really, to be honest. So, and the driver was overall didn't have the best of races apart from Nigel. Nigel won bronze class himself. Just trying to think. So David Daniil, he still finishes P3 in class. So that is how strong David Daniil has been all this season. He has to do an extra stop right at the end because he didn't save enough fuel to do the one stop. And so because he's so much slower on average, he's obviously trying to save fuel and it's not been possible. So another thing I do want to check is the little talk. I am gonna say to Paul, can we stop telling people how to drive? Because that has been a little bit of a nuisance of mine. We coach our drivers ourselves to drive in a particular way, which has always been fair, you know, and to the rules. Having somebody else try and tell you how to drive really mucks up anybody. If it's a rule breach, it should be talked about after the race. Shouldn't be taught during the race, you know. You know, like we had a similar sort of situation we did during the pre-season race for this season, actually. But that one was dealt with differently, actually. He did, like, and it was the same person as well. He did tell me, you know, how my driver should be driving. So it's not the first time, you know. So if it's within the legal limits, I don't see what the problem is, honestly. It's when there's a rule breach that then, yes, we will have discussions about it. But if there's going to be no rule breach, I'm not talking. Because there is nothing to talk about, really. So, oh, David Dino actually had did he have an incident here? Or was this a matter of how much fuel he was trying to save? I don't know. It's right behind David and Neil here. I'm gonna turn on the comms and that way I can hear what's going on. Because not long after that question, well, that order, which should not be allowed, he did pit very soon after.
I know you feel saving, David, but don't dawdle on the apex there.
What's wrong with that? It's up to Paul to make the move. It's not up to David to get a move on. I've just had a message from Ben to apologise. Which, you know, it's not Ben's fault in the instance. I shouldn't be up that inside, really, to be honest. You know, like, me and Ben know each other extremely well anyway, you know, so... You know, I'll have a talk with him.
I'm gonna end up hitting you if you don't be a bit faster through the turn one.
Yeah. My statement on that matter with the incident with David Daniil and Paul Kerry, it is up to Paul Kerry to make the move safely. It is not up to David to just get a move on. His strategy is calling for him to fuel save a little bit It's up to Paul to make the move. If he was being unpredictably slow, then I would get that. But as far as I'm concerned, he is not. And potentially, that is what's actually ruined David Daniil's race, actually. Let me have a look at something. Bear with me just 1 second, guys, and I'll have a look to see if there is a rule breach, potentially. So there is a rule that says misuse of communications, but I would believe that would be down to, you know, swearing on the radio or unnecessary chatter. But let me have a look at the Google Doc. But the Google Doc will tell me a bit more. I'm going to pause that for a minute so that I don't keep frustrating us with the noise. And do that. So there should be a ruling within the Google sheet to tell me what it actually stipulates with regards to misuse of comms. So let's have a look. Obviously you guys can't see it. Okay, right, I've found it. So let's have a look. So let's put this over to here. I'm going to put this over to here. And I'm going to switch this screen on. You can't see me. Let me just put myself there for a minute. There we go. Okay, right. So let's have a look and see what communication says. So 1.1, all members of the RPM GT3 series community must treat all other drivers with respect on and off the track, including in-game communications via voice or text on all Discord channels, meetings, direct messages, streams, and all other social media. This includes public posting of private messages. Drivers wishing to report concerning communications are requested to bring the concern directly to an admin as soon as possible. In-game radio and text chat must be kept to an absolute minimum during competitive sessions. You could potentially say that Paul Kerry has actually broken Rule 1.2, which stipulates in-game radio and text chat must be kept to an absolute minimum. He doesn't have to say that in the race. He can leave that for post-race. So you could potentially say that Paul Kerry is actually in breach of Rule 1.2. Potentially. But that will be left to... wrong button. That one. But that is left to potentially the dispute, I'm going to say, between David Daniil, really, and obviously Paul Kerry. If David Daniil... Like, obviously, I'm going to say that this is how I feel about it. He's free to do what he wishes. We could potentially say it may have ruined his race. We can't guarantee that because we don't know. But I can ask David Daniil questions. I'm a very experienced sim racer. I am. And, you know, this is why I've built the team to the way that I have. I have built it in such a way that it helps drivers who enter the team to be able to drive effectively and with confidence, because that is one of the biggest things in motorsport in general, is having confidence inside of a car. That was one of the things that Nigel Stock had a lot of issues with last season, because he was driving a car that it was just not suiting his driving style at all, for one, and second of all, it's a very difficult car to drive in the Lambo anyway. This season, he's driven a car that is much more controllable and does suit his driving style a lot better. Plus, under our guidance, it has helped him quite a lot. It has, in different avenues. having another person tell you how you should be driving when it's not somebody that you're being taught by can affect you. And that is why, really, I would say, if you have a problem with another driver, you should speak to the team owner or the team admin of that team. You shouldn't speak to that driver directly, especially during a race. You know, in my eyes. So, but I'm going to leave it there. A little bit disappointing of a race, obviously, with the lap 2 incident that we had with Ben Warren, but Ben has apologised, and I don't think it's, you know, entirely his fault. I would say, honestly, it's shared responsibility. Really, if I'm completely honest. Like, you could say Ben shouldn't be moving over to the inside, but he doesn't expect me to be there. And maybe I should have taken it a little bit easier because I know he's just taken a slowdown. I just wanted to try and go through the turn like what we would normally do. And maybe I should have slowed down a little bit more. Really, to be honest. So, I honestly think it's shared responsibility. I shouldn't have gone down the inside as much as I did, but I have no option because I went in like I did normally, not expecting the pace to be backed up by as much as it was. And Ben's not going to know that I'm coming up the inside as hard as I did, which I was never planning to in the first place. So, but yeah, a little bit disappointing, but the next round hopefully should be a good one. It's a very strong track for the Porsche. We're heading to Mugello next, which is the first time that that the RPM GT3 Championship will be driving there. We've had Mugello now. This is our 3rd season with Mugello within iRacing. The first season was obviously during the 2nd week, I believe, of the what was then the VRS Sprint Series, now called the Simicube Sprint Series. But because it was so early in the season and it was Christmas time, we didn't start our season for a few weeks back then. So, hopefully, an entertaining one, but should be quite a difficult track. And I think, honestly, we'll have similar issues there compared to what we did here. And that is dirty air. So, let's see what happens. But thank you ever so much for everybody for joining into the stream. If you have enjoyed it, please do give a like on the stream. It does help out a fantastic amount. And also subscribe to the channel if you do want to see more content. Our next YouTube short will be released tomorrow. Which I've still got to edit that, so I'll be doing that tonight. But yeah, thank you ever so much for everybody for all of their support. Obviously, you know, the biggest part of this race was giving our condolences, our tributes to Peter Jonkers and his family and his teammates at TLR. And you know, I look up at the leaderboard and Simon Ball's P3 overall, which is a good result for him. So I know he was battling for the lead at one point, but it seems like that Ulrich managed to save enough fuel to be able to just do one stop at the end by the looks of it as well, which is insane, really, to be honest. So, but yeah, thank you ever so much, guys, for watching. I will be back hopefully during the weekend. I'm gonna be looking to try and do maybe 2 streams a week if I can. And basically, what I'm looking to do is do 2 streams a week, but not do like the weekly recording. I think with the availability that I have, and with everything that I'm wanting to do at the moment, sometimes doing an extra recorded video every week is not always possible. Especially with the last couple of weeks have been very busy with me not being able to do much sim racing at all. So, but yeah, thank you ever so much, everybody, for watching. And yeah, have a good rest of your evening. I'll see you again soon.